our RV already broke. We've had it, we drove it 4 hours. And it busted. I don't know, shoddy materials or...
The previous owner did us dirty. This is really bad.
Wish us luck, I guess. Wish us luck. We wanted to leave at 11 o'clock.
So we scored. It was the only one in there, and it was $89.
What was it?
Blackstone. With a 17-inch and adventure ready. Now I gotta learn how to use it.
You might be wondering, what the hell are we doing at a Walmart parking lot? But there's a few essentials when you go camping that you need. And well, this is like a mini RV store. Just spent a lot more money. All right, still hooked up to the truck. When we were traveling down the interstate, we have a slide. We have a rear slide, right? So this is the master bedroom that comes out, and it slides out of this panel, and we have to put these brackets up and stuff to hold it down. Well, inside it, this part was like rattling around, and that's what kind of removed the screws and the bolts from the metal track. Which this thing surprisingly is pretty heavy, so I'm not shocked it broke, but it's just one of those things that, you know, we gotta try and fix today before we continue down the road. Why are you smiling? Because I got my sexy gloves on? So we've had a small issue when we purchased the RV. The thing that the sellers told us that they didn't use a lot of the plumbing. So like they didn't use the toilet, they didn't use the bathroom. Probably means they just used it to sleep in and occasionally go to the bathroom. So when we bought it, we didn't realize that someone had winterized it, and it's never been not winterized. So when we tested everything was good, except there was kind of a smell with the water that was kind of smelled like antifreeze. And good news, we didn't give it to our dog, and we didn't drink it. I tried it, and it tastes horrible. Antifreeze does not, I don't recommend it. Anyways, why did I try it? I don't know. And you're probably questioning, like, where did I get these gloves? They're in our Amazon store. They are a pain in the ass to put on when they're wet. So, but I'm not going to get poop all over my hands. So we essentially were trying to run through the actual fresh water through we're trying to flush out the system to essentially get rid of the antifreeze so that we can like shower and give our dog water and that kind of thing. So we've been flushing it out, except our 60-gallon water tank can hold all kinds of water, but our gray tank can only hold 30 gallons, which is a problem because you put 60 gallons into a gray tank that only holds 30, you might run into a problem. So we're gonna drain the gray tank. You might be wondering, JC, you're not at a dump station. Well, because I'm at our storage facility, which is our property, but also the gray water that's actually in the tank itself isn't any wastewater. It's just antifreeze and some water. I don't know how well that's gonna go, but we're gonna get our magical hose. So I'm gonna attach the pipe, get that nice and secure, and we're gonna open up the gray tank because we don't want to dump poopies in our fields because that would be gross.
hear something.
Gravity's not working in our favor.
Well, the previous people had left a little treat in there for us. That's horrible. It doesn't, unless someone pooped in the shower. Who's pooping in showers? So you might be asking yourself, like, JC, what the heck are you doing? You're driving through town, it's raining, it's 9 o'clock at night. And the reason is because we've got, not an emergency, but a problem. We got a problem with the RV. Earlier today, we tried to empty the gray tank because we were trying to flush the water system, the freshwater system, because we had some antifreeze in the lines, and we were trying to get fresh water so we could shower, do dishes, you know, be able to, you know, the dog can get some water, that kind of thing. And sure enough, Caitlin was doing dishes like 5 minutes ago, and we couldn't, and because the sink filled up with water and it wouldn't go down. So I tried to go drain the gray water again, and for whatever reason, it's just not draining, and I have no idea why. So, you know, I do what everyone does, and you do a little Google search. And one of the things is there could be a blockage. Something got down into the gray tank release valve and is essentially preventing any water from, you know, being released out of the gray tank. And we're trying to be really careful because we don't want to mess with the black tank yet. We're not at a dump station. We're not in an area where we can dump black waste. And it's a bit nerve-wracking because now I'm driving to Walmart in the middle of the night to try and get something to release that clog or release that blockage. All right, so let's take a look, okay? There's a guy who prides himself on reading labels. Just to confirm, this says gray tank, and this says black tank. So underneath here, there's a left lever, which is for the gray tank. The right lever over here is for the black tank. Not this one, that one over there. Now, I just snaked it with this giant, long, snaky thing that pretty much is only pulling out, apparently, my poop. Because as I think about it and realize that the RV, why the hell would the RV have a gray tank underneath where the toilet sits and a black tank that sits underneath the shower? And again, I don't know who labeled this thing, but I'm pretty sure it's mislabeled, because what we dumped out earlier was just tan water, and thank God I dumped it into a field and it wasn't a lot, but I think we mixed up the tanks, or the trailer has the tanks mixed up. Kate, what do you think?
I think the previous owner did us dirty, literally. Because this is really bad, and I really hope that this is the case, because we're about to release the lever and it could go even worse than it did earlier, so I'm nervous.
So the Walmart trip might have been for nothing. So wish us luck, I guess. Wish us luck. Okay. Sure. I pray to God our gray water. Are you sure?
Your headlights.
What?
Your headlights blinding. Yeah.
Rush of water. Ready?
I don't know. Ah, it's a little clear. Maybe not. I don't know.
Oh no, that's crystal clear water right there.
Here goes nothing. Oh, look. Drains are clear. Drains are clear, sir.
The dumbest thing ever.
All right.
Okay, I want Caitlin to bring the camera over here and just verify. Black tank, gray tank. Tomorrow this will say not gray tank, not black tank.
Oh.
So for all the RV experts out there that are gonna watch this, yeah, we did something incredibly stupid. I dumped 2 of my poops on the ground. I apologize, okay, for the green thumbers out there. That grass is gonna grow even better next year.
We got through our first poopsie.
So dumb. So dumb.
Oh.
Let's close the black tank now. And now we're gonna close the gray tank. The gray tank's on the right, not on the left.
Look at that. Look at us starting fresh.
Well, it's 6:15 in the morning. I was woken up to what sounded like a gunshot going off in my right ear. Caitlin's banging on me. Something, the trailer, she's yelling the trailer broke or the trailer fell or something. So we rush outside and nothing wrong with the trailer except the slide. This piece somehow twisted out of its little cubby hole, and the whole right side of the bed where I was sleeping literally like dropped like an inch, and it just scared the crap out of me. And now we're trying to diagnose this thing at 6:15 in the morning so I could sleep for another hour without being rudely awakened by another gunshot going off. So, I don't know if you caught the whole part where the bracket decided to vomit off the trailer. We decided to push the slide back in and take the brackets off and just go take like an hour and do some research. So we did what every good RV owner does and checks the owner's manual. You know, provided by Keystone. Keystone was written by Mr. Keystone. Keithstone? Is it Keystone? Anyways, because there was no details about this slide and or any of these brackets or how they are about. So Caitlin jumped on some forum and found that one of the brackets is labeled right or left, right? And you look at them and they look the same and they feel the same and they're painted the same, except there's this tiny etch somewhere that I don't know where. Oh, right here. That someone had, you know, Mr. Keithstone himself decided to carve into this metal piece. And we bought the trailer. No one told us that there was a right or left. They just said, yeah, they're the same. The people we bought them from were rather large people. I have nothing against large people. I'm just saying they had this other device that would, like, when the trailer pulled out, they put this jack stand up that would hold a truck. And anyway, so we're properly installing it and seeing if that will solve the problem. If not, we're selling a trailer and we're selling our trailer stuff and we're moving back to Bali, I think, is the utter conclusion at this point in time, which I'm sure that will change. Might involve me selling the trailer and buying a new one. See if this works though.
Sure, sir. All right. Moment of truth.
You know, I thought the video was done last night when we realized the gray and black tank were switched. So that didn't work. So we found the part. We found the part to hopefully fix all our problems with our rear slide. We went to Camping World, we bought like these giant stabilizer jacks, which we jacked up on wood, which I'm sure I'll show you. And those were just a little shaky. And then we realized that the bracket that is holding the actual, well, let me show you. I'm gonna show them.
Okay.
All right, I'll be back. All right, so the bracket that we, anyways, you saw the freaking slide, this thing you pop out, and we realized that this bracket right here, it doesn't secure at all. And what it was doing was when any of the weight of the trailer or the slide was on this brace, it literally would just fly out, which is a problem. So we installed like these, right? These look really secure, but they're on like, this is all I had. This is all I had at the storage unit. So I cut some pieces of wood and that's kind of asphyxiated it there. So, but anyways, this is the other bracket. This piece right here, where it's meant to actually like be in there and like locks and secures in when it's under tension. So we found one. We found a used part down the street from us, only like 10 minutes away, so we don't have to drive an hour and a half to South Georgia to get it. But with these brackets, like they hold so much tension, and I think just over years, we also notice, yes, over years they just wear out. But if you notice that one's gray, that one's gray, this one down here is gray, they're all gray. So clearly someone's already replaced one of them. And through our research, we realized that it's just an awning bracket. It's just this. That's all it is. So we found a part, and we're gonna be able to go get it and hopefully unbolt it, re-silicone it, put it back in place, and then we won't have a broken RV anymore, which I'm excited about. So we found the bracket, 17 bucks, pre-owned, good part. Chase, Diesel, come on. So we're gonna take this, and as you can tell, this is the exact same. Just one's white, one's gray, and one works and one doesn't. See how this is super loose, and then this one is like not, it's just way more secure. So we're going to get ready for the slide to go in, and then we gotta take down Starlink, we gotta unplug everything, we gotta collapse everything inside the living space inside the trailer. We'll push this in and get it reattached like that one. So is it gonna work, Chase?
Yeah, I think so. Hope so.
Where are we headed at if we fix it?
To the United States.
We're gonna travel the United States.
Yep.
Good job. fixed it. So the headache's not over. It's well, I'll show you. The track system that goes, that when you bring the slide in, okay, follows this track, okay, then sits out here, which we reinforced, okay, which was really good. Except we noticed the actual board that holds these brackets on, it was like moving, and it just isn't, it's just not very secure. So it's a beautiful Tractor Supply and picked up some, excuse our mess, Caitlin's undies. Picked up some of these like L brackets, and I'm thinking to be able to, because there's nothing that like actually attaches the support to the aluminum frame to the actual slide part. So I'm thinking helping to reinforce this board that's currently only held together by like 4 wood screws, and this whole thing like moves and it like bends. So thinking adding a couple L brackets here to attach it to the actual structural part to see if we can get some more support while we're driving down the road, because we kind of need this thing to last. So, adventurous day. We are officially leaving our storage facility. We've officially repaired the trailer. We are officially pulling in the slide. We slept in it for 2 nights, which has been just magical. Not woken up at 6 o'clock in the morning to a loud bang and things breaking. So it's been great. Now we're gonna pack up and we're going to Florida State Cavern Park, which is about an hour and 15 minutes away from here. So it'll be the first real test run of seeing if our repairs are going to hold up. So let's take the trailer apart and get it going. So
Getting ready to go down into the caverns at Florida Cavern State Park. We should be arriving at the gift shop here in a couple minutes and on for an adventure.